Hello, what's up, Elevate 88? Happy Monday, happy July, happy all the things. Man, I missed you guys. So I wanted to come on here and do a live on manifesting because some of you, most of you, maybe some of you, I don't know, saw that, might have saw that on my Instagram story this past weekend. AJ and I are moving into our first home, and this, you guys, has been like a big manifestation. Like, took all my might for this one. It took all my skills. Like, I've been fucking around with manifestation for about 2 years straight now, like deepening my knowledge on it, learning more, investing my time and energy, trial and error, trying things out, seeing why things work, seeing why things don't, and then changing and shifting my manifestation process again and again and again, so I can start seeing what's working and what's not, and how I can speed my manifestation process up. This shit has been like daily for me. Like I work on this daily, but also this is my job. This is what I do. Is I'm responsible to deepen my knowledge in this so I can share and guide my clients and help them to manifest the coolest things ever. But for me to do that, I need to know my shit, and I also need to know a lot about it. So I study manifestation like it's my full-time job, and that manifested into it being my full-time job. So here we are. Okay, so on today's schedule is basically just about, what's up, Rachel? I missed you. I hope you're doing amazing. Today's live is basically just going to be me sharing the story about how I manifested the house that AJ and I are going to be moving into. And I want to share some BTS around it, like behind the scenes of my process, of the limiting beliefs that I had, of the shit that I had to overcome in my mind to make that possible for me. I miss you. And yeah, I just want to share, I want to share the things. I want to share all the things because it was kind of a process, man. Like, this shit was no joke. And, yeah. Okay, I have lots to say. It all just like flooded my brain. So basically, in a nutshell, I knew that moving into a home was something I really, 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 really wanted to manifest for a while now. For probably about a year, I was like, damn, actually, let me start here. It started from me really desiring my own office. I was like, I really am dreaming of an office because obviously I'm in an apartment right now. I live with my man and a dog, who last year at this time was like 2 months old. So he was very feisty, very energetic, still is. But I was building my business and recording modules and doing IG lives, which, speaking of, last July, you guys, was when I did my 31 days of lives. I don't know if any of you remember this, but I went live every day in July last year, and it's kind of crazy that it's been a year. But anyway, so it started here with me being like, damn, I really would love an office. I would love to be able to like set myself up and be able to go live in my own space and create a space for me to be creative and create a space for me to like do my thing and feel like the boss bitch that I'm trying to be, you know? Like, I was like, the apartment's ruining my vibe. But basically that was why I wanted to manifest a home back then. Like, in my early manifestation days of thinking about a home. And so obviously in my mind, I was like, well, we either get like a bigger apartment with another space or we get like a home. I swear, you guys, this time last year, getting a home was so far from being possible in my brain that I don't think I even let myself go there. Like, I didn't even let myself dream about it, really. It wasn't like something that I was actively calling in or looking into or co-creating with the universe. It was purely just the thought of one day having an office. And that really stemmed the whole desire that got us here. So end of last year, AJ and I spent a month in Arizona randomly, no real reason behind it, to be honest. Like, we just picked a state that we could drive to with Bentley, and Arizona was only 4 hours away. So we rented an Airbnb for a whole month and we stayed in a house in Arizona and just started, like, we wanted house life, you know? I wanted to like open the backyard door and let my dog go out and play without me having to take him on a walk all the time. Just like random things that maybe if you have a home, you just like do. I was like, I want that. So we went and stayed in a home for a month. And it was amazing. And after that, actually, while we were there, we started to be like, this is what we need. Like, we need a house. This is like, it's non-negotiable. This is the new goal that we're going to manifest together. Him and I, let's start manifesting where we're going to live. Let's start building this next phase of our life because we're ready for it. Like, we're ready for it, and I'm ready for it. Now, here's where things get really interesting around this manifestation, because if you haven't worked with me in regards to one of my courses or in regards to like learning manifestation from me, I teach it in a very specific way. I teach it in a very like more feminine energy. Actually, I wouldn't say more. It's a 50-50. Like there's definitely the feminine energetics of feeling into it and like embodying that version of you. But then I definitely love talking about the actual action steps that need to be taken. But in what energy you take those action steps is actually really important for the manifestation process. So I implement what I learn, because that's what I do. And I started looking at homes, and AJ and I actually started to look into moving to Vegas. And we were looking at buying a home in Vegas, or even just renting one. And we were like, oh my God, we could do that literally like right now, because Vegas is like so much cheaper than Los Angeles. And so we started looking into that. And to be honest, I was like ready to go. I was like, yeah, let's go next month. Like, should we put our 30 days in? Let's just move. I'll move to Vegas. Like, that sounds great. We can still drive to LA. It's not that big of a deal. And then as the universe does, divine intervention came and swiped on in. And then my man got like a job, like a permanent job here in Los Angeles in person. Like, he had to be here in person. So then we were like, okay, well, Vegas is off the table. Now we're going to be here. Now it's LA. And the limiting beliefs that came into my mind for like, not just like a day or two, like months. Like I was like, well, home's off the table. There's no way we're going to be able to get a house here. Like there's just no way. We're not going to be able to rent one. We're not going to be able to buy one. Like that's just, and I wasn't saying it in a negative way either. I was just like, okay, well, maybe we start looking into like moving into a bigger apartment space then. Like that's okay. I'm not opposed to it. So I started like Googling apartments, looking into apartments. And then I realized I'm playing small. I'm playing freaking small. And I teach people not to play small. I catch my clients when they're playing small. And I realized I was playing small. I had a limiting belief that it was not possible for me to manifest a home here in Los Angeles. And I accepted that. I was just like, yeah, that's probably true. So I guess we'll just find a nicer apartment. And I accepted that shit and made it like a reality. And then I woke up and was like, why am I accepting that? Why am I just basing the next phase of my life off who I am today? Because the reality is I grow really fast. The reality is my business is growing really fast because I grow really fast and the business just comes along with me. So where I see myself going, where I see myself in this business growing into, what I see this growing into is going to be able to afford a home. Like there's no doubt about it. There's like not a single doubt in my mind. So when I think about it from that point of view, from who I'm becoming, it was like a no-brainer. It was like, of course I'll get a house. And of course I can get it in Los Angeles. And of course, like why would I not be looking like that? So then I realized how quickly I had accepted that limiting belief as just facts and just was like, all right, well, that's going to be me. And I changed that shit real fast. And I started to work on the limiting belief around it and rewriting that story and creating a new one and feeling into what I teach in my manifestation programs, feeling into how I can manifest the house of my dreams. Not just that, the house of my dreams, the money of my dreams, the business of my dreams, the relationship of my dreams, the life of my dreams, because I truly believe that I don't need to sacrifice one thing for another. I want it all. I'll have it all. I want the dream relationship and I want the great career. I want the great business with all those two and combined. I want to be able to travel and still dance whenever I want, but I also want my business to thrive. So that's my reality. I don't allow myself to cut myself off from one cord because one part of me needs more attention. Like they all can thrive. And in fact, my deeper belief on this is the more energy I put into myself, the more all of it thrives anyway. The more energy, love, investing time into me, investing into my wisdom, my joy, my happiness, my education, like learning, growing, that investing for me amplifies everything else in my life. So no matter what I'm actually working on right now, everything else gets to elevate with me and rise up. Not that that was where we're going with this, but it was a random side tangent that just came through. So, ta-da! So I was like, I'm going to manifest this damn house in Los Angeles, and I'm going to manifest the dream business that goes along with it and the amount of money that I desire. So I got to it. And from that moment to it actually manifesting, like right now, we're about to move in 12 days into the house where I will have an office. That is going to be so badass. Like, you should see my Amazon cart right now, you guys. Like, the random shit I have for my desk. Like, you should see my Amazon cart, my Wayfair cart. What else do I have a cart in? I have a lot of carts going on right now. But I am going to have that dream office that I have been dreaming about for over a year, and we're moving into a home in 12 days. And from the moment I realized I could do that and rewrite my limiting belief around it to it happening was probably about 2.5 months. So, was it? Yeah, it was. That was it. 2.5 months from being like, fuck that. I want a house in LA. I don't want another apartment. I don't want another apartment. And I actually, AJ and I had a conversation about it because he was like, we could just get another apartment. And I was like, yeah. And then I was like, no, I don't want one. Like, I've just realized I don't want one. That would be me settling. And settling, I literally have like a physical reaction in my body to the word settling. Like, fuck that. I'm unavailable for that. I don't know if you guys saw my Monday Mindset Vibes email that I sent out this morning, but I basically went on a big rampage in type form about settling. Like, fuck that. Like, accepting the society norms. Like, it's ridiculous to rent a house in Los Angeles. Like, the rent prices here for a home is insanity. And the few people I spoke to about it really recommended to not do that. And when I told them how much we were going to pay for it, they really recommended us not doing that. And I was like, why? I'll just make more money. I'll just elevate. Like, I'll rise up. Like, why do I need to accept that that is not possible? So it's just interesting to see, like, how I shift that belief, how quickly it all came around, but then also witnessing other people's limiting beliefs and then projecting that on me and how I navigated that as well. So it was all very interesting, but basically what it comes down to is being aware of the belief that you're accepting as truth. Like, what is going on in your life right now that you maybe have just, here's a better question. What goal or dream is happening in your life right now that you maybe be like, are saying to yourself, not yet, not now. It's not the right time. It doesn't look like it could happen. My current circumstances aren't reflecting that it's possible for me right now. Like, what's going on in your life where maybe you've started to accept your current circumstances over what could be? Because this is where we shift. This is where we have the awareness around what we want. And this is where we start rewriting those limiting beliefs to create the story that we want to tell, to create the life that we want to live, to manifest the life that we want. This is how it starts, the awareness around the limiting belief. And then the willingness to do the work, the willingness to do the mindset work, to rewrite those stories, to manifest all of that. So I actually can't believe that we're moving into a house, to be completely honest with you. Like, I'll catch myself throughout the day and be like, no way. I'm just so happy. I'm so happy. I'm so excited. It's kind of crazy. But it's like, at the same time, of course this is happening because this is what I expected. And I wrote a post on the weekend about this, of like how I deepen my manifestation process every day. Like, I work on this daily for you guys. Like, I work for myself too. I definitely benefit from me learning manifestation, but I deepen and do the work around manifestation and mindset and energetics, all of it, to make sure I can support my clients to the best of my ability and to be able to answer all their questions and have the knowledge and have the wisdom, and then also have the evidence to support and back myself up when I'm coaching my clients. So I do this shit on a daily basis, but this by far, you guys, manifesting this house by far was like one of my most proudest manifestations. So I'm super jazzed up about it, clearly. And I wrote in my post that my life keeps getting better and better, and I 100% expect it to. And this is also a mindset shift of like, yes, I have everything I want. Yes, it's all happening. Yes, all the manifestations are coming true. And it still gets to keep getting better and better because I expect that. Like, that's not just something that I'm lucky once or twice, or I manifest something once or twice. It's like, no, this is my life. I expect greatness. I expect epic shit. I expect my life to be mind-blowing and fun and epic and filled with so many things that I love. And because that's my expectation, that has literally been my reality. This year, 2023, has been the best year of my life. The amount of manifestations that have been happening, you guys, have been blowing me away. And not only have I been manifesting really big things, I've been manifesting multiple big things each month. Like nearly every week, there's been something really big that I'm like, whoa, tick, like crossing off the list. And it just keeps happening. And then when I reflect back on like how it's been happening, how my energy has been like all of last year, how I've held my energy this year, how I've stayed plugged in, how I've stayed all in, how I show up for myself, I'm like, of course it is. Of course this is my life because I demand it. I expect it. I show up for it. So there's no like, there's a shock of like, oh, I can't believe it's happening. But then at the same time, I'm also like, of course it's happening because that's who I am and that's how I live my life. So with all of that being said, in my Monday Mindset Vibes email today, which some of you may not have gotten because there has been a situation with the email company that I send my emails through. So some of you had to be, whatever, there's like a tech thing going on with another company who runs through my marketing campaigns. And for some reason, some of my email list had to be taken off for a few weeks. So some of you may not have got it. So you may be hearing this for the first time, but I have decided after this weekend, after seeing the house come to fruition, after like actually witnessing myself manifest the house, I was like, oh, I know what I'm talking about. Like, I know how to do this. Like, I really know how to manifest some big shit. And the house was like, just like the cherry on top because I've definitely been intentionally manifesting for a while now, but yeah, the house was a big one. But after all of that, I was like, I want to create a bundle of manifestation epicness, including my manifestation program and 5 specially selected mindset modules to help you and assist you in your manifestations. I want to create a bundle and offer it to you guys for the summer. So basically, there's a bundle right now, which is on pre-sale. And it's instant access. So this isn't like a course that I'm teaching live. This is literally like you can buy it, you can start it today, and you can listen to the modules and you can get results tonight, tomorrow, whatever you want. But basically, this is available for anyone. And right now it's on pre-sale and only going to be in pre-sale in my Facebook group before it goes to full price on my social media on Monday, a week from now. But this bundle is called the Hot Girl Summer Bundle because that's the vibe I'm in right now. I'm like, what is my hot girl summer? Like, I literally journaled on that the other day. I was like, what is my hot girl summer this year? And it was like, let's manifest some epic shit. So this is my vibe for my summer. I want hot girl summer being all about mindset, all about manifesting epic things. And then I was like, I'm sure that there's people in my community who would love to spend their summer deepening their manifestation practice and manifest epic shit this summer. End the summer having deepened your knowledge in manifestation, deepen your knowledge in mindset, and apply all these tools that I do on a daily basis into your own life so you can get results, so you can start transforming your life and upgrading your reality right here, right now. So the Hot Girl Summer Bundle is available for you guys to get right now. And there's a bonus on right now. So did I explain? Yeah, it's my Daydreamer program, which is 6 modules. And then you also get those 5 specially selected modules as well. So it's 11 modules total that you just get lifetime access to. You can get instant access to it literally today if you bought it. And it has an incredible payment plan. Right now on pre-sale, it's only $588 if you wanted to pay in full, or just $147 on a 4-month payment plan. So I made this payment plan low and affordable because I want you guys to do it. Like, I want you guys to learn this shit that has been changing my life on a weekly basis. I want you guys to have it. I want you guys to learn it. I want you guys to implement it, and I want you guys to get results. I want your lives to be epic and to be everything that you want it to be. So I asked myself, how could I support you in doing that? And the Hot Girl Summer Mindset Bundle came on through loud and clear. So it is at a really affordable price, even on the payment plan. And the value is over $2,000 worth of value in this Mindset Bundle. So if you've never worked with me before, this would be an epic way to start. And the first five who buy the bundle at full price, so sorry, not full price, at pay in full price. So right now on pre-sale, that's $588. The first 5 that sign up for it will obviously get instant access to it. Everyone will, but you'll also get a one-on-one call with me to discuss your dreams, to see where you're at, to see how you're going, and to see what we can shift and tweak in your life, and get some support from me to help you manifest those things that you want in your life quicker and with more ease and with more effortless flow. So the first 5 to buy the Hot Girl Summer Mindset Bundle at pay in full price, which is currently $588, you'll get a one-on-one call with me, so we can schedule that up. But if you want to just buy it on the payment plan, buy it right now. It's $147 a month for 4 months, and you can start learning and deepening on all of these skills that I apply in my life literally daily. Like, I use this shit on a regular basis. This is the tried and true process of my manifestation. I teach you everything I know about manifestation in this bundle, and I also have those bonus modules to help support you in creating your next level identity, deepening your money mindset. There's a money mindset module in there because we love money. And there's a confidence module in there, how to overcome fear, how to goal set, how to get clear on what you want. Like, this bundle is fucking fire. Like, it is so good. It is filled with so many gems. So I'm going to pop the link for it below, so anyone who wants it can go grab it. And yeah, if you're one of the first 5 at pay in full, then I'll be talking to you on the phone very soon. All right, you guys, I love you guys, and I hope you have a fabulous 4th of July for those Americans, and I'll talk to you soon.